Welcome back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest tonight is an 8-time Grammy Award-winning Rock and Roll Hall of Famer who is the lead singer of Led Zeppelin. Please welcome to The Late Show, Robert Plant. Nice to see you again. The last time we actually talked to each other was on the Colbert Report.
You were a different guy.
I was a different guy. I was a different guy. My producer reminded me today that you came on and you gave me some weed, which I did not remember, possibly because I accepted it from you. Then you performed on the show in 2021 with Alison Krauss. Now you're here with a new album from your new band, Saving Grace. Here's you and the band right here. How did this band come together? Was it really just meeting a guy in a pub?
Well, yeah, it's exactly that. Yeah, I'd spent so much time jetting from England to Nashville and having these remarkable experiences with stupendous American musicians, and I'd go back to the club and the pub and talk about soccer and talk about the Misty Mountains and talk about all the stuff that you do when you live near the Welsh borders, all that magnificent sort of abstraction. And a guy came up to me and he said, do you know, and he started reeling off these amazing English, British, folk, Irish artists. And my heart took flight. I went, somebody knows what I feel and what I talk about. Because I more or less live in this dream world where it's very difficult to find people that have the same affinity. So I grabbed this guy, and a gallon later, we started saying, well, you know, maybe we can do something with that old Incredible String Band song, or whatever happened to Bert Yanshaw. How about if we just take somebody else's song and change the name?
As you do with folk songs.
Yeah, that's what they're for. Yeah. God knows where they came from in the beginning. But so it began like that. It was really good, and we gathered people in the community. And the great thing was really, or the interesting thing was that nobody was really tuned in to a particular style or approach. It developed between the musicians, between us all, as the thing began. It opened up like a beautiful concept of sound. So it went from just fooling around into being something that you could record.
Well, you did. You have a new album here, Robert Plant, Saving Grace, with the band, and I'm curious, where did the name Saving Grace come from?
Well, what do you do in between big things? You sort of calm down, and somebody's got to be your saving grace. Somebody's got to get you off yourself.
Right.
You know? And I've always been frenetic, and I've always worked really hard. People say, you know, you got to take it easy now. You need to find some way of, you know, checking out for a bit. Mm-hmm. So I found a bunch of musicians who were my saving grace and did the same thing all over again. Yeah.
Got frenetic again with that?
Yeah. Just keep going.
Yeah. You say you spend a lot of time sort of in the dream world of your imagination and your enthusiasms. Do you need any room in that dream world? Because I'd love to visit your dream world.
Well, It all began with Kirk Douglas and Tony Curtis.
What? From Spartacus?
Yeah, no, better than that, from the Vikings. So
oh, sure.
My daddy used to take me to the movies, and I saw all this, the Technicolor or cinemascopic color, whatever that.
Exactly.
I don't know whether you ever saw films where it looks like it's what I gave you last time I saw you.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Vista Vision.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
And the guys were so adept; they could throw things and they could jump chasms and climb.
Oh, right. And they have the girls' braids like that, and they throw the hatchets to cut her braids in the Viking. Remember that moment?
Oh, I thought that was a band I was in earlier.
I've heard some stories. Yeah, I've heard some stories.
But, I mean, bottom line was, it was just, I guess, in the early 1950s, we didn't really have much exposure to television in England, and we certainly didn't know too much about a lot of stuff. So my childhood was really collecting stamps and reading books on history And my parents used to have this old Ford car and take me into the Welsh hills and into the mountains, into the very misty mountains, and then find these castles and stuff. And I started reading about this stuff, and then I started writing songs a little bit later on, got rid of the stamps.
We have to take a quick break. We're right back with more Robert Plant, everybody. Stick around.